Hey everybody, we had a brutal, terrible storm come up and just devastating in a hurry. It was very brief, very powerful storm, and nobody has electricity in the area. So we're going to town to get extra water. We have filters and everything, but we figured we might as well go and get extra water. But since there's no electricity, I don't know when I'm going to get you a video next time, because the internet runs on the grid. So we'll see what happens here. But there's trees and junk all over the roads. I don't know how well the phone will show it. Here's junk on the roads. I just don't know what you can see or not. Here's more junk all over the roads. Somebody come up behind me out of nowhere. There's junk down everywhere. So, I mean, it was bad. It was a bad storm. That's what kept me up all night last night. There's a lot of pieces of trees down all over around here. The roads are covered with junk. There's a big, beautiful oak tree down. It was a bad storm came through here. There's quite a mess, and 5 towns don't have power around us. Good morning, everybody. We are 100% off the grid today. I don't have any lights on because the batteries are low. Battery bank is at 25.4, and I'm heating up a pot of coffee, our morning coffee. So I've got that plugged into the battery bank. Now the batteries are low because they're old. They're getting on 10 years old now, and I had the outdoor yard lights on all night for security and cameras and everything, all the necessities that you need for security at night. So I ran them down pretty good. But it's a 24 volt battery bank. We're at 25.4, pulling whatever power the coffee maker needs. You can see the light on there to brew up our morning pot of coffee. So we still get enough to do that. This is a 100% off the grid today. 100%. We have been a lot off the grid, sometimes mostly off the grid. We've never been, except for power outages, we've never been 100% off the grid like we are now. So it's going to be an interesting test of what all we can run on our weakened battery bank, because they're getting old. It's the Trojan T105s, and they're getting old. But I'm brewing a pot of coffee. I actually do have lights. I'm using the through night flashlights, but the camera dims it down overall, and I have it pointed up. That's on firefly mode, and I have it pointed up into, or is that low mode? I'm not sure here. I have it pointed up into the lamp to distribute the light. That's firefly mode. Okay, I had it on low, but that's my light. It's funny. I have the flashlight shining into the lamp, and it's enough to see by. The camera dims it down, but the through night flashlights is what we used through the night as our main source of light, because they're mega efficient in the firefly mode, and you can still see and read by. As I said, this is low mode, but I'm making coffee. The coffee's done brewing, and the voltage came up to 25.9. It might come up a little bit more. It's only 6:30 in the morning right now, so there's no sunlight yet. Up 26.0. Yeah, they're coming back up a little. That was a large drain on the power bank, especially after having. We do have internet. I do have. I don't know if you can see it. I do have some lights up on top there. The modem runs on solar power 24/7. My network switches, that's the little green lights up there in the top, they run all the time. And then the utility, the security lights and systems outside. So there's quite a drain on the system at night. But anyway, I still had enough for coffee. Doing his rounds. He'll go around the block. Now he's gonna go around the back side of our house. Goes around the block all the time, every day. Gotta check it out. Look at him slowing right on down. Well, he's stopping there. Boy. He's stopping over there. He's actually stopping. Wow. He's revving his engine. He's absolutely trying to antagonize me. Now the chalet always was solar powered, and I also have lights inside. There's 2 solar panels right there for lights, so that's always been solar powered. That big one is for my office, and that one there is, well, my other office. I have 2 offices in there now, and that works out well. So I've got them up. They're slow charging because it's shaded half the day, but that's always had solar power. As you know, the power bank downstairs. But let me show you what I had to do now. I ran a wire. The trailer was never off the grid, not to any extent at all. The chalet was, the trailer was not. And she likes the trailer's kitchen because it's bigger. And I ran a power cord into the fridge, and it's running. It works. No problem. Other people are running generators, and all I did is ran an extension cord from my power inverter. We're only pulling 380. That's varying. It fluctuates. Come on, I can't see my... yeah. 360 to 380 watts. Varies. On the solar panels. 13 amps. With the fridge on. There's the modem. I just finished a pot of coffee. I should have showed that. The draw on that. But there's the modem running. There's the switch. The network switch. And the fridge. So we're pulling 370 watts, 380 watts, 390. That fluctuates. It's odd. Well, anyway, that's all we got pulling right now. I'm going to try running the air conditioner. I have a lot more flexibility. Well, this is 1,000 watts continuous, 2,000 surge. And there's the power cord going into the house, into the trailer. I should be able to run the air conditioner because it's really, really, really hot, and I want to cool the office down a little bit. So I'm going to see if I can run that without tripping my inverter. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I turned it on, but it's not pulling any power yet. We're up to 400 watts. Well, the compressor hasn't kicked in. I don't know how long it takes for that to kick in. I really want to see what's going to happen with the surge on that, because it's going to be in the 80s up to 90 degrees today. Yeah, we're still under 400 watts. That's just a fan. It hasn't kicked in yet. 405 watts. Well, I guess we'll come back in a few minutes and see what happens when that kicks in, because with the fridge and the air conditioner going, that'll pretty much maxing out my system with the 1,000 watt power inverter. It can handle the surge when the compressor kicks in, but it won't be able to handle much more than that. And I don't know what would happen if the refrigerator and the air conditioner surged at the same time. No idea. Well, I don't know. See, I've got it here. Oh, no, it's cooling. No way. I've never actually checked. No way. How can it be so efficient? How can it be? It's blowing cold air. What? I thought there was going to be pulling 500 watts. It's blowing cold air. I never ran this on solar. This one. My other one pulls 500 watts. This one's brand new. It's blowing cold air. Huh. Yeah, this one's brand new. Yeah, we're only at 450, 460 watts. Pulling in. What's our voltage on the solar panels, or on the battery bank? I gotta watch that voltage. I'm just doing maximum hardcore experiments today. I'll just keep an eye on that voltage. Well, I'm at 480 watts, holding it steady at 26.7 volts on the battery bank. Pure sine wave inverter. Fan just kicked in, but everything's running happy. I think honestly now that we could be fully off the grid all the time. We just weren't trying to run the fridge off the grid. But I think that, and this is a standard fridge, it's nothing special about the fridge, but what I think I'll need to do is get new batteries, because those are the ones I had in New York, the Trojans I bought secondhand, and I'll need another inverter to have enough power to run everything all the time. But pretty much during the daytime, because we're only pulling 480 watts right now total, that's a 1,000 watt inverter, so that's about as high as that'll probably go realistically, without causing it harm. And I've still got half the solar panels not being drawn on, because I don't have enough inverter power. If I got another inverter, there's nothing we couldn't do here. I got to get another inverter, I think. We can really be 100% off the grid with new batteries and another inverter. Well, guys, I show the good with the bad. This is a daily life of Troy. I started working on the truck. I was going to save myself a lot of money. And I got a new hub assembly I'm going to put in there. And I got the truck up, I got the wheel off, and I was working on the brake calipers, and I can't do it. I'm so frustrated with my body. My arm, which I messed up in the winter, my tendon in my arm is hurting, and I twisted my knee. I was wrenching on the wrench to get the brake calipers off, and my body won't do it. So it is what it is. I guess I need some more time for healing. And so my left knee is hurting because when I was twisting on my body, of course that doesn't like to be twisted right now, it's still healing, and the tendon in my arm. So this was going to be an exciting, cool video of itself, because I can do it. I mean, I have the skills, I have the tools, it's something anybody can do. I mean, it's an easy job, but I just, my body won't let me do it, so I'm going to put part of the tire back on and go to the mechanic. Like I said, I show the good and the bad. It is what it is. So I'm just not healed up yet, and it'll take some time. One thing though, I was looking forward to showing this on video. I got to try out my new tool set that was sent to me a while back. And it's a very strange thing, but it works. Very strange angled grooves inside there, rounded and angled, but it does work. It helped me get the calipers, well, part of the way as far as I was able to. So, pretty cool setup. I got the wheel back on, and well, I'll let the mechanics do it. I'll do things that I can do. Out here I've got some 2 solar panel sets, a PWPAM, you might recognize the name, PWPAM from the review I've been doing recently, and eScene Solar, Actually, they're sending me something else to review. I love their products. I got 2 solar panels out and 2 through-night flashlights charging up that I was running last night. So we're restoring them. We don't know when we'll get power back on. So gotta make sure that we charge everything up today while it is sunny. Hey guys, I haven't been out here in quite a while. We get plenty of rain, so I haven't had to worry about it. And things have changed. This is ginormous. I cannot believe. I believe this is lemon mint. It's what I planted, but I've never seen. The stalk is so thick on this. And the flowers are just unlike anything I'm familiar with in the mint family of plants, if I can get that to show up. Look at those flowers. I think I put lemon mint here, but the rodents kept digging up my plants. And they're in round clusters, spiraling up smaller and smaller as they go to the top. It's very unique. Pretty little flowers. I think this was lemon mint, and there's 2 of them. Thick, thick, thick base. And then this would have been skullcap, but look at the flowers on that. They're both members of the mint family. Look at the flowers on that. It's so pretty, so unique. It's not like normal mint that I'm familiar with. And skullcap is a relaxing mint. I drink it sometimes as a tea to relax me, but it's not cheap. You can only get it in special tea shops. So I bought the seed, and I think that's what that is, but I don't recognize either one of these as anything that I've ever seen in the mint family. But they're both members of the mint family if that's what it is that I planted here. Like I said, the rodents kept kicking things out, and I kept pushing them back in, and so everything got jumbled up from what was supposed to be here. But really neat. Over here, you remember that tiny, tiny, tiny little piece of mint that, again, the rodents kept digging up? Look at that spreading now. It's really healthy. And then the bee balm that got froze out twice is looking good. Now this is incredible. Look at my oregano. It's ginormous. I can't believe it. It's so huge. It's just loaded with pollinators. I don't know if you can see. I can't see my screen because it's really, really bright out. Look at the size of this herb bed now. Beyond my wildest dreams. Incredible. These were little, 1 or 2 inch, 4 inch pots, I can't remember, last year. And look at how they're just spreading. By next year, this is going to be covered. My tarragon, I've never had tarragon, so I didn't know what it was going to look like. But look at it's becoming a shrub. It's got a hard woody stem. It's huge. And then I got to get some weeding done. Look at that. That is 1 mint plant. Something's been in there. I don't like that. All of this. That's huge. And then the variegated mint over here. It's huge. Oh, Peeping Ken come back for a run. Oh, he's gonna go around to the other side. He saw me, so he's gonna go over there and rev it up and antagonize me on the back side of the house. Going around. If he sees me over here, he'll go over there. He's getting shy. He ran away. He'll be back. That's 3 times today. I just don't have the camera on me at all times. I happen to be right here. Look at this. Look at the size of that. That's one catmint plant. It's so incredible. Now my other herb bed over here. Oh, by the way, my marigold, it hasn't flowered. Now remember, that's the one that got killed out in the spring from the 4 nights of freezing. This other bed is really overgrown, but so healthy. Now here, remember I put the rabbit manure. Look at this, how bushy that is. That's one of my new mint plants this year. And there's another one there. That's last year's oregano. My apple tree. And really, I gotta weed this out again. There's another oregano. There's another mint that I put in this year. And there's 2 more mints I put in this year, different flavors. I got apple mint, lemon mint, chocolate mint, all kinds of mint. Look at this. I've never been able to grow catnip myself. That was a tiny little single stem plant this year. Wow, look at that now. Pollinators everywhere. Oregano looking great. Thyme bushing out. That was just struggling earlier. I got, because I was hurt for so long, this turned wild on me. Remember when I cleaned this up and mulched it? Oh, wow. And even my little tiny, my favorite fruit tree, mulberry, is growing. Now I want to transplant that this fall into a greenhouse. I don't want to see it die again, because it dies off every year and regrows. But we're looking good. Looking really good. There's another mint. Tiny, tiny leaves on this one. I don't know. Oh, that one is strawberry mint. Look at this, how little the leaves are, but it's growing. It's got little flowers. And something we planted, I don't even know what it is. Some vegetable is growing. So I got some work to do out here when my knees heal up again. Wow. The rabbit manure does the job. And round and round and round and round and round. Round and round my property. There he goes again, staring right in at my land. He's looking for me. He's out there driving around looking for me. Well, that's Peeping Ken, guys. There's no electricity in the neighborhood, so he's got nothing better to do. Round and round and round today, recording us. Looks like rain on the way, and the day is coming to a close. But our solar panels performed beautifully today, and kept us going. The only thing is that tree needs to be trimmed some more. It's really growing outwards, and it shaded the top panels when I needed it the most for the air conditioner today. So I cycled it on and off near the end in peak sunlight. That took away my peak sunlight. So other than that though, I am very pleased with today. And the power's back on, but we have a lot more power than it looks like when it comes right down to it. Well, that's it today, guys. This is Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. Please do give me a like this video, and help me boost my stats. I'm sure people like this video. It was pretty cool today. And subscribe if you haven't done so. Never know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Talk to you later.